I realized Felix's love for football from a very early age. He's actually always loved sports in general. And in high school, it became pretty apparent that it wasn't just a hobby that he wanted to do for 1 year. He wanted to do this seriously.
My name is Felix IV. I played tight end, class of 2025 at Ballard High School in Louisville, Kentucky. And I had torn my labrum, and that's when I decided I was down out for the count, couldn't work out, couldn't do anything.
It was tough, right? It was very tough to lose your right arm when you're right-handed and not get play time.
I wasn't getting any attention. I didn't know how to get attention myself. I wasn't making good, valuable connections with coaches, and probably not setting myself up in a good opportunity to earn myself an offer. It's a lot about social anxiety and just
lack of information. We didn't know what we didn't know. All we could do was help them to the best of our abilities. I didn't play college football. I joined the military right out of high school. We did the best we could. We researched, and it was Mom, for the most part, just staying up late at night, watching videos and trying to figure out what it is that we can do to help our kid.
I think shortly thereafter on my social media, I started getting ads for Richie and his program.
He had a very similar story to Felix in the way that he was fighting for an opportunity to play. So we felt like that was a really good fit for him to have somebody who's lived a similar story and who could help him be successful on his journey. After evaluating all the different options, looking at what other people were doing, nobody was really doing what Richie and his team does.
It wasn't just about here's a cheat sheet with all the rules to the game. No, let me tell you how to become the best player of the game and teach you the strategy behind playing this game.
We really liked the fact that it was more of a mentorship program, teaching you how to do it and not just doing it for you.
We started Richie's program around September timeframe, and then by December timeframe, Felix had multiple scholarship offers.
When I got my first offer, it was definitely a surprise. It came early on, and it was on a coach who had believed me.
Seeing Felix work so hard for so long, and then seeing him get his first offer was surreal. I couldn't believe that it was happening, although there was nothing not to believe about it because he had been putting in the work.
No matter what happens from now until the end of the football season, as long as you go out there and perform, you have an opportunity to go play football at the next level.
Richie has been awesome, and he's a mentor to me at this point. It's an awesome thing to have that he's there to help, and I've got other people just like me going through similar situations that are trying to do the same thing as me, that are also there to help me out. And it's an awesome community that's there to uplift me. Going through this recruiting process, I feel like I've grown as a person in the sense of, I'm not scared to go out there and talk to people. Now, it's not something that's scary anymore. Talking to a coach is scary, but when you do it enough, you're fine. It's really helped me to gain a lot of confidence in myself. I struggled with that before, and now I'm a much more confident person in myself and my abilities. Like, obviously not only in football, but just as a person.
My advice to other parents who might be in a similar situation to where we were about a year ago is seriously consider working with Richie and his team. They were extremely helpful. If you have questions, they're at your fingertips. We have a group chat with a couple of the coaches that we can reach out to anytime.
Richie and his program taught my son how to fish. So the lessons he's learned from his program are going to carry with him for the rest of his life.